you'll be able to hear the jingle because it will be going on to this episode. So yeah, let's see.
Hi, shit talkers. Welcome to Talk Shit with P. And I am your host, Paula, the shit talker.
Shit talking, always rocking. Shit talkers, come on and drop in. Shit talk is always shocking. Talking shit with P, yeah.
I mean, don't we all like talking shit anyways? Talk Shit with P is the podcast for you.
Talking shit with P, yeah.
Mark did such an amazing job with my jingle. So that's the jingle. We are Talk Shit with P as a jingle. Hello. Talk Shit with P is back, y'all. Surprise! You know, I had to do something for 4 years anniversary of Talk Shit with P. Normally, I'd go live on IG. Shout out to my boy Ricky, who has been interviewing me on IG for the past 3 years to celebrate my pod anniversary. But it kind of sneaked up on me this year. You know, when you're so drowning trying to figure this podcasting life, and for most of you have heard me say I've been building my consultation firm and I'm bringing Talk Shit with P much. So it's a lot behind the scene, and especially when there's no money, right? So it's like you're trying to do everything that you can do that doesn't require money. That way, when the money comes, you have things kind of set up already. So doing all that and just dealing with life, I low-key, like I knew that the anniversary was coming, but low-key I really didn't plan for it, and I didn't want to do something last minute just for the sake of doing something last minute. You know, I gotta respect my friends, I gotta respect my listeners, and so I knew trying to do an IG live with Ricky again might be kind of hard because, again, it was a Monday. Talk Shit with P turned 4 on a Monday, so it wasn't timing just didn't make sense. So I figured, what better way to bring back Talk Shit with P podcast than actually record the first new season with a 4-year celebration. And so what do I want you to know from this episode? Because I don't want you to just say, wait, so you're just going to talk to us about shit. Which is what I do, right? But I'm going to share with you Talk Shit with P's journey, because I've realized in the past 3 years of doing live, yes, I share its journey, but it's questions that are asked by Ricky. He comes up with the questions and we share, and we talk in the deeper level of my journey, but not the numbers or the what it has really done. Okay. So celebrating 4 years of podcasting, celebrating of 4 years of Talk Shit with P being alive, of me not giving up on it, of me just not saying, fuck it, I'm done. I tried it. It wasn't for me. I actually fell in love with this. And it's my COVID baby, you know. A lot of us had COVID babies, literally, and and some of us will still have our COVID babies, and some of us not gave up, but it was time to call it an ending, or to move on to a new chapter, or life started lifing. You know, some things remain as what they were supposed to be, and some things become what they were meant to become. I believe in that. So Talk Shit with P has 158 episodes so far. This will be 159. So the 4-year anniversary episode is 159. Damn, it should have been like 160, right? I should have put up an episode before. But we work with 2 seasons a year because a girl gotta take a break. I do everything by myself, from editing, promoting, social media, everything. I do it by myself. So 15 episodes a season, and then we move on to another season. I always take the summer off because it's my birthday, girl, and it's summer. It's a lot going on. I like to be actually enjoying the summer and just being me without having to worry about putting out an episode and making sure. And I hate scheduling. So if I was a scheduling person, which I'm trying to do for this one, I am gonna have episodes scheduled that way because they're all ready. We'll talk about that. So but apart from that, we are gonna end up with 200 episodes this year because I am bringing Shit Happens episodes on Talkshow with P. We recorded 52 episodes. We live streamed 52 episodes during February and March. So that was 26 episodes a month, which was surprising. I didn't expect them to be the same amount of episodes since it was different timing, different day. But I loved live streaming and I think I'm going to go back to it. I just have to plan accordingly because I got drained because some days I would have like 4 or 5 schedules. So I need to work on that properly to give me time to have specific days. Either I'll be live streaming and then specific days I just concentrate on other things because I do like the aspect of having 2-3 recordings in a day. It keeps my juices going compared to one and then I'm done and then I have one tomorrow morning and then one evening. Like the back to back just keeps my energy, like with an hour break in between. But I love that. So in total, with the Shit Happens episodes, in total we will have 210 episodes in these 4 years. I know for most that's not a lot because I do take a break. There are people who do 2 episodes a week. There are people who do they don't take a break. They do year round. Whatever works for you, this is what works for me. To me, it's not about how many number of episodes I should be. Because even when I was thinking, right, I was thinking that's 210 episodes. If you take out the episodes I normally do solos, because every season I do solo episodes, so 7 seasons. So, and I normally do 2 or 3 solo episodes. So that's 14, 15, 16 episodes of solo by myself, and then I have like 3 or 4 people who are return guests. So let's say 20 episodes out of the 210 episodes were just me. So that's 190, I believe, 190 conversations I've had, deep conversations of learning people's creativity journeys, of learning people's branding, of learning people's mindset, of learning people's creativity, of learning people's mental health struggles, mental health journeys, their self-care tips, their inspirations, their motivations, their empowerment. That's 190 conversations in 4 years. That is something. And we have a total of 7,000 and close to 800 downloads. That's 7,800 people listening. So it's surreal when you think about it in numbers, right? Because even when I was thinking about why should I celebrate or why shouldn't I celebrate my 4 years, it was like sometimes you don't see what you've really accomplished until you really look through the journey. And shout out to Chris Vigro, Chris of he has 2 podcasts, one with Amanda, Song Swap Showdown, and he has his new episode. Oh my God, new show. I know I wrote it somewhere. I swear, I know it's written somewhere about this new show. Creative Frequencies? Something like that. Oh yeah, I have it here. Creative Frequencies. Yes, shout out to Chris of Creative Frequencies. His episode should be coming out next week, this week or next week. And he asked me a question about what would I tell my younger self, the one in 2020 when they were starting this. And it really made me sit down with that question. Like, when I was giving the advice, it kind of reminded me of the things I've done, of the journey I've had, of the person I have become, of the conversations I've had, of the rooms I've ended up in, and it's incredible. So when I look at it that way, I'm like, yo, fuck. 4 years deserves a celebration. This is 4 years of implementing and working. We did rebrand in 2020 after attending our first Podfest in-person conference. This was in Orlando, and I sat down with Travis Brown and we rebranded the logo. We went from the Lips logo to having my face on the logo, and just to know that people were seeing what this brand could be. And you don't rebrand if you don't see like this is something you wanna stick with or grow with, because rebranding is a lot of money and pressure. Will people navigate to the new face, the new colors, the new skin, what I'm becoming? And rebrand is necessary. It's necessary because we grow. I'm not the same person who I was 2020. So why should my brand be the same? Face it started within 2020. But it's also letting in your followers, your guests, your listeners, to see the vision of where the rebrand is going or where you're coming from with this rebrand. That's where the the emotions come. But we were able to do a rebrand which was accepted amazingly. So shout out to y'all. And I know numbers are not important. Like I know numbers are not important, and I don't pay attention to downloads, but to also see where without putting pressure, and I'm okay with me being at 7,800 because I'm like, yo, 7,800. I didn't even think I'd get 100 downloads, and it doesn't matter how long it took me. Yes, I am impressed and amazed that people get to 10,000 or 20,000 in less than a year, in less than 6 months, in less. And that's amazing. But we all come from different journeys. We all have different niche. We all have different budgets for marketing. We all have. So don't compare. I don't compare. Once in a while, yes, I will be like, damn, I want these numbers. But I am still very fucking happy with my numbers. Just to be on 7,000. I'm almost close to 8K. And that's because I also haven't published any episodes since December. So January, February, March, April, literally 3 months I haven't published the episode, and I'm still getting downloads that people were still listening and tuning in. So I'm taking that as the lesson. Like, you might be gone. If you have amazing content, people are still gonna keep checking you out. And I can't wait to see once I bring Shit Happens into Talk Show with P, while I figure out how I want to combine them. And that's how I think I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing the live streams because it's easy. I don't have to record. It helps with my social media, my video. YouTube, we have 231 subscribers. We're still moving slowly, but it's 231 subscribers. And that's because I started live streaming and engaging and being a part of other people's live streams. So we are going to leave Shit Happens to be the live streaming, and then we're going to be taking those audios and bringing them to Talk Show with P. So it's a win-win. I love that. It works out. And every now and then I will be recording, like right now, Shit Happens episode specifically for Talk Shit with P. So it will be a mixture, don't worry. I will ease you guys into that process, and we will grow together, just like how you've been growing with me. If you've been growing with me since 2020, if you've joined in 2021 or 2022, you see every year I'm evolving, and I'd love for you to be part of the evolvement. And I'll definitely be keeping you all updated to my broadcasting channel on IG. If you're not a part of it, go be there. So far, I have 71 members, which I am still shocked, because for the longest I was in 40s, and I just was like, I'll be okay with just 50 people. 50 members in my broadcasting channel, I was going to be okay with it, because I also don't like overdoing it in there, just like my newsletter. So we are at 71 members. That's where I'll be sharing what is coming before it's coming. Because for those who don't know, I have switched up my newsletter again. It was a lot to do every Friday. And especially when I'm not podcasting, wanting to give you the information that it's worth reading every Friday, because I end up subscribing if I'm either reading the same shit from people who are sending me, or they're sending me too much shit in such a short period of time. So I decided I'm gonna do it once a month, which is the first Friday of the month. So in the first Friday of the month, I share what the last month has been. So that means first Friday of May, I'll be sharing everything I've gotten into in April, and then keep you updated to what is coming in May. And then when you get the June one, so I feel like that way you get once a month newsletter with all my information of what has been up to or what's to come. That way you can just be on alert. And then my broadcasting channel is for if I need to share information right away. That's where I share it. You don't have to wait until end of the month to read it. And the newsletter, when I do have something really to put out, like an event that's really coming that I'm working on, or something that I really need to share right now, I will be doing, surprise newsletters. But I have too many emails, and I can imagine people also with emails. I hate emails. I don't want to be plastering you with unnecessary email if you don't have to. One less email a week, right? So I just want to say, for y'all who have been patient with me while I still learn and pivot, and you're still cheering me on, thank you for seeing me. Thank you for being there with me, and for just understanding, because you gotta understand when somebody is in a new environment and this is something new to them, and they're still navigating and processing. It's going to take a lot of rebranding, a lot of pivoting, a lot of trying different things to figure out what works. And sometimes what works for you might not work for me. So what works for me and my brand specifically, and I'm excited. I think the fun part is always the exploring part, right? So the more you explore, the more you realize. First of all, in exploring, you also realize your strength, because we have this notion in our head that we can't do certain things, like, oh my God, I don't have that power, I don't have that energy, I'm this person, how can I not, what can I? But once you start exploring, you really realize that the limitations are what we put on ourselves, because there's no limit of what you can or can't do. I produced an episode. Is it an episode like Dominic that produces, who's a producer per se? No, he's fucking amazing. He's a fucking producer. But when does that mean I'm not a producer? No, because I produce my own shit. But it's what levels we are on. Like, I will never, ever go to a storyteller and tell them, let me produce your episode, because that's not my level. I already know my limitations unless I've explored and I've learned, but I haven't explored to that level, so I'm not going to go for that. But that doesn't mean if I want to explore it, I can. This is just limitations I'm putting on myself, that I can never be a storyteller producer, because in my head, how the fuck can I? But I also never thought I'd be a podcasting producer for a simple podcast, for a simple show like mine. I produce it. So I am a producer. So those are just limitations we put in ourselves without even exploring. Explore and see. And sometimes you can see the certain skills you have that can help produce, and you just need additional skills to learn. And that's when you go learn, if throughout the exploring you have enjoyed. If you enjoy the exploring process, learning it will be amazing. And then, bam, Paula is a storyteller producer. And this is not to say I want to be that. I'm just giving an example of how, as we are our own shortcomings, shortages, because we limit ourselves. Sometimes I lose words and I make up words, so forgive me. But I don't want to drag this episode, and I don't want to keep you long. So I have shared the numbers, right? We are on one. This is going to be the 159th episode. We have 52 Talk Show with P episodes. We have 52 Shit Happens episodes. We're going to be a total of 210, which 20 of those are like solo and with return guests, and 190 amazing conversations with different people. I met 190 people. So that's fucking fabulous. We are at 7,008, close to 800 downloads. Our broadcast channel is 71 members. So shout out to all the 71 members who want to hear my shit. I appreciate you for being on my broadcast. Shout out to all the 231 subscribers. I appreciate you subscribing and watching my shit. I am still learning on YouTube. One thing I know is I've been enjoying making the thumbnails. Like, it's so fucking fun. Like, I love it. So I'm looking forward to what comes to next. But with that, I also want to share other opportunities that Talk Show with P has brought to me in these 4 years. So speaking on stages, I've always wanted to do that, and I really want to have a TEDx. But you gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta be on different stages in order to get to TEDx. So I am. Shout out to Podfest who gave me my first opportunity of being a speaker. I've done 3 case study presentations, 2 Pecha Kucha presentations, and 1 panel at Podfest. All those are at Podfest in the span of 4 years. And I've won a Guinness World Record. So that says something, right? Who knew? Like, and then I've moderated a panel at Afros and Audios. Shout out to them for believing in me. Speaking of Afros and Audios, they have a conference this year. It's October 18th to 20th, and it's going to be in Baltimore. So if you want to know more about that, do reach out to me, and I can give you all the details and the links. And they'll be on my show notes, of course. And again, another one, Empowered Podcasting Room, which I moderated their Friday night chat, which is every Friday, 9 to 10 p.m. Amazing people, amazing conversations, more chilled, more relaxed. And then morning 7 to 8. 7 to 8, which happens Monday to Friday in the Empowered Podcasting Clubhouse room. They also have an event coming, an in-person conference this year, which is going to be June 28th to 30th, my birthday weekend, and it's going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you also want to know more about that, it will be in the show notes, but you can also reach out to me either about the in-person event or the clubhouse session, which is also been turned to a podcast, so you can find Empowered Morning Chat on all platforms. Go check it out in case you can't wake up 7 to chime in and listen. But also guesting on other people's podcasts, right? Being a guest on different shows, doing IG lives, doing summits, joining book clubs. These are all opportunities came because of Talkshow with P and because of the podcasting community. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe, I don't know, but I doubt. So shout out to everybody who has invited me to be on their show. Shout out, I've been on different shows, but I'm gonna shout out the ones that I did lately. Suicide Zen Forgiveness with Elaine, who I met her this year at Podfest. She was amazing. She walked up to me, and the episode actually came out on the 16th of April. So go check it out. I also did White Label American with Raphael. It should be coming out soon. Creative Frequencies with Chris. And I also did, oh my God, another mental health podcast. It is with Terry. I'll put the information on the show notes as well. But these are episodes that I've recorded in the last month or so. So these are the newest ones, but I've been on a lot of other episodes. I'm not going to mention everybody. I don't want to leave anybody, but go check them out. I don't know. I'll try to start sharing the episode. Like I normally share, but I think I will send a newsletter with all. I think I'll do that. I think I'll combine all the list episodes podcasts I've guested in and the episodes with their link and share them out one of these days. But those are all opportunities that came because of Talk Shit with P, because of me putting myself out there, me intentionally networking, me intentionally being intentional with the connections and my journey. I also won Community Hero Award. It's right there. If you can see it at Podfest this year, right there, that one there. That's the award there. But Talk Shit with P has taught me a lot about networking and community building and connections and branding. So for that, those 4 things, branding, community building, networking, and connections, those are the 4 fucking major things Talk Show with P has given into me. And of course, in everything you go deeper and deeper, and those are the things I really love talking about. So if you ever wonder what Paula loves talking about or what to bring Paula on for your as a guest, branding, community building, networking, and connections. I'm all about that. Also authenticity, like, being your authentic self and showing up as yourself, which has also proven, because I was scared about being me as the host of Talk Show with P and my name and everything that comes with me. But it's amazing how I got embraced just by being myself and poured onto more because of being myself. So try it. And with that, I'm going to share what Talk Show with P has made me done as well. So from Talk Show with P, we came with Shit Happens, right? So Shit Happens is the live stream. It helps me work faster with growing my LinkedIn and my YouTube and my Facebook, because I go live on all the platforms, my Twitter, and then I only have to take the audio to put it on Talk Show with P, and I only have to take the video to dump it on IG. But I'm already good at IG. IG, I want more engagement. I don't want I'm okay with followers. I don't care about followers. I just want engagement and authentic people on my IG. So Shit Happens has helped with that. Like, I hate editing videos, so when I go live, I don't need to edit. We just live. What's out there is out there, and I love it. I've been enjoying it, so we're keeping Shit Happens. Shout out to Soda, who created my logo. She has a podcast called The Success Palette, and she does art with us, Soda Art. She's incredible. She draws you a cartoon every time you go, you speak either on a platform, Clubhouse, or on a IG Live, or you do an episode with her. So, and she has become one of my amazing friends, amazing support, and she's my sister, yeah. That's so she created the logo of Shit Happens. And it's funny because when I was live with Soda, Sonic was in there, and when I was live with Sonic, Soda was in there, and I connected them because I felt their energies. So Soda did the logo for Shit Happens. Sonic did the intro and outro for Shit Happens, which I am so in love. I gave her full creativity, and she just went above and beyond. Which you're gonna hear the intro and outro for Shit Happens as of next week when the first episode of Shit Happens drops on Talk Share with P, which will be with Victoria. So I'm gonna start with all the February, then go all the way to March. So y'all, there are 52 episodes coming to y'all. So embrace yourself. They're gonna be weekly dropped, but they're already there, and I love the intro and outro done by Sonic. She's an incredible artist. I fucking love her. Go check her. I'll put her links on the bio. So go check her out. Go check her artwork and support her. Then we started Say Your Shit. Say Your Shit was my 9 a.m. IG live for 15 to 20 minutes where I share what I've learned that week and what I'm working on that week. We're also going to be bringing it back as of May because I did take some time off on IG. So we will be bringing it back. And the reason I call it Say Your Shit is because I'm literally coming in there to say my shit. And this was another way of me putting my presence on IG since Shit Happens live streams everywhere but IG. I figured Tuesday 9 a.m. because Tuesday is my Monday. So Tuesday 9 a.m. for 15-20 minutes. It's not even supposed to be 30 minutes. Just a simple me sharing my shit, saying my shit of what I did last week, what I'm doing this week, and that's that. And that's why I felt like if I'm also doing that, why the newsletter is okay for it to be once a week where you get so. And then we brought back Life with Paula. Most of you have had me, my depression journey started with Life with Paula. It was a community that I created online when I first learned that I had depression. This was before even Talk Shit with P podcast. And then it kind of died because we had kind of grown and we were kind of in a place where we no longer, in the beginning where everybody needs help, and then because we have been so good at helping each other and we know exactly who to go to for certain things, and it just kind of died. But because people were doing much better and had the confidence to keep pushing, and so now I kind of want to bring it in person. I did reach out to the OGs and they say they wanted it back as well. So it's going to be hybrid. I brought it back on WhatsApp for right now. It's just with my OGs while we figure that out. But I want to bring it in Atlanta. I want to create a community where creatives and mental health struggles are coming together, like whatever work you're in, but you're struggling, like a community where when we're down, we can pull each other in our creativity, where we need creativity support, because there's a lot of things that require money. Some of us don't have the money. Like most of you know, I'm still jobless and I'm still job hunting. So where if somebody has certain expertise, but a trade where we can find how we can help each other and not necessarily money, like, oh, I can create a logo for you, or I can do this for you. Since it says we're still helping each other push and motivate, inspire, and just show up for each other, So I am bringing that back, Life with P, and I can't wait to see what that happens. And also Talk Shit with P Awards. Y'all, if you've been a part, if you've seen it, you've seen it. I've shared it. Dominic Lawson is the first recipient. His season 6. I can't remember the episode, but I really need to do better at this, right? His season 6, his episode did amazing about awards. A lot of people were appreciative of the information. It's the top 1 out of my top 10 listened episodes in Good Pods, and a lot of good feedback on people with applying for awards and betting on themselves and going for it, and the understanding of why the pricing is that, and the mindset of how your mindset should be while you're applying for this award. So it has been a very amazing episode. So it was only proper that Dominic becomes the first Talk Show with Awards recipients with that. And I'm looking forward to seeing who the next recipient is and how to work that in. But you've heard it, Talk Show with Awards is coming. And also, Talk Show with has a new jingle, and it also might be having a new intro. So shout out to Mark Maynard. Mark Maynard, I actually met him at 2022 in Podfest for the first time. And it was just like, oh my God, I've been meaning to meet Talk Show with and we've been amazing since then. I've always wanted to work with him. He owns the podcast production music, and so he did my jingle. He created a Talk Show with jingle, and then he created a jingle with the intro. So I'm not sure which one I'm gonna premiere first, but shit. While we are, I was meant to prepare this way before, but I do wanna let you guys hear the jingle. It will be, because I don't know how to record, to edit videos, YouTubers. I don't think you guys will get this, but for those who will be listening for those who will be listening at this audio on the audio listening platforms, you'll be able to hear the jingle properly. Wait, what the fuck? You'll be able to hear the jingle because it will be going on to this episode. So yeah, let's see. Can you hear this?
Hi, shit talkers. Welcome to Talk Show with me. And I am your host, Paula, the shit talker.
Shit talking, always walking. Shit talkers, come on and drop in. Shit talk is always shocking. Talking shit with pain, yeah.
I mean, don't we all like talking shit anyways? Talk Show with is the podcast for you.
Talking shit with pain, yeah.
So maybe I was supposed to move my mic there. So I don't know if you heard that, but that's the jingle with the intro. Now, let me just play the jingle itself.
Talking shit with pain, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the jingle by itself.
Shit talking, always walking. Shit talkers, come on and drop in. Shit talk is always shocking. Talking shit with pain, yeah.
I love it. Mark did such an amazing job with my jingle. So that's the jingle. We are Talk Show with you as a jingle. And I've been wanting a jingle since I met Mark in 2022 at Podfest. So for him to be the one to make this jingle for me, and the perfect timing of it is just incredible. Like, I am so excited about that. I'll play it again as we close out. But for y'all who want your jingles made, your audio, your intros, outros, or jingles with your intros and outros, check out Mark Maynard. This is the podcast production music, and it's just amazing. He's an amazing individual. He's gonna be my next guest on Shit Happens, like not the first, because I did say Chris will be the first. Between him and Mark, whoever books first, but they're gonna be my next guest, and I'm excited to just have him. But it's amazing how all this is happening, right? I have Sonic who did the Shit Happens intro and outro. I have Mark who did the jingle and new intro for Talk Show with P. I have Soda who did my Shit Happens logo. And actually, Soda also did my Rap Shit with P logo. So Soda has done both those. Gaila has done my Talk Show with P logo and most of my illustrates. And he will be doing my book. We are finally the final stages with my book, Talk Shit with P. Book is finally coming. I'm hoping, again, depending with the finances and how things work, but I'm hoping I can have it out by June for my 35th birthday. So we'll see how that goes. And Rap Shit with P is secured. We're still on the talks with probably our first client. So that is also something we will, this news came on Monday, and we finally sat down yesterday. It was kind of a present for my Talk Show with P 4-year anniversary. So people are watching. Like sometimes the opportunities don't come early because people want to see how serious you are, how you are building yourself, how is your brand carrying you, or how you carrying your brand. And then eventually the opportunities start coming. So shout out to everybody who has just been supporting and helping and sharing and commenting and motivating, inspiring, educating me, and just willing to help me. I appreciate you all. You're too many for me to mention, and I don't want to miss anybody. But shout out to the BPA community, shout out to Afros and Algiers, shout out to creative CC CC community, shout out to Empowered Community, shout out to Podmatch, shout out to Podfest, shout out to the Mopad Boys, shout out to Amanda Russo Mindset, shout out to all these communities that just pour in me and help and support me in any ways I can. And shout out to the new two cigars and a blunt. I've been guest hosting with them every Friday, 8 p.m. We go live on Facebook and YouTube, and they've just been amazing. It has been nice to work with incredible Black men. So there are 5 of them, makes me 6. So shout out to them. Shout out to them for loving my energy and wanting me to be their guest host and just having me back every time. It's just been amazing. So yeah, that's it. I am done. Talk Shit with P. Happy 4 years. I just wanted to come in and share where my mind is at, where Talk Shit with P's mind's at, how you can continue supporting us. I've mentioned everything I'm working on, and so if there's any way you can support, I've never had a consulting firm, so building Rap Shit with P is still a struggle with pricing, and so any business owners out there, if you have advice, you want to mentor me, mentorship, whatever, I am accepting everything. And if you're in Atlanta and you're a creative who's battling mental health and want to be part of Life with Paula, where we'll be having meetups and doing fun creative shit, hit me up. Otherwise, go subscribe to Talk Show with P on YouTube, leave me a review on Apple, and just be excited to have me as a guest on your podcast, on your shows, share my shit, and that's all, literally. But before we go, let me do this again because I love my jingle. I don't know if y'all are hearing this, but I'm gonna play my jingle again because why not, right? Because why the fuck not? So here we go. We're going to close it out with Talk Shit with P jingle. Oh, I need to restart it.
Talking shit with P.
Oh,
Yeah.
I picked up the wrong one, bruh. Okay. Talking, always talking. Shit talkers, come on and drop in. Shit talk is always talking. Talk shit with P, yeah. Until next time, y'all.
Thank you, Shit Talkers, for tuning in and spending your valuable time with us. We appreciate you.
To connect with us more, make sure you subscribe to our newsletter and catch all the shit-talking vibes before anybody else. You can subscribe to our newsletter through our website, www.talkshitwithp.com, and or our merchandise website, www.talkshitwithp.shop. And while you're there, feel free to shop away. Talk Shit with P is available on all social media platforms with the handle Talk Shit with P. Follow us and engage with us. Better yet, if you're feeling generous, give us a review on Apple Podcasts and or rate us on Spotify. You can also share a beer with me where my beer lovers at. I mean, what better way to support the movement than sharing a beer with me by buying me a beer at buymecoffee.com. Thank you for listening, sharing, engaging, and support in any way that you do. Remember, new episodes are out every Wednesday, and for part 2, if any, on Fridays. Let's talk and all listen to some shit. Happy shit talking.